And we head into a colossal derby weekend here in the Barclays Premier League. A very good morning and welcome inside our Fox studios here in Los Angeles alongside former England and Newcastle man Warren Barton. My name is Christian Miles. Some big local bragging rights at stake, and they don't get any bigger than this weekend, Warren. Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Goals on Sunday. I'm Christian Miles, and of course I'm joined by my cohorts as usual. It's former England and Newcastle United fullback Warren Barton, and of course our Fox soccer analyst Keith Costigan is here. And while over on the wing joining us today is former U.S. men's national team star Eric Wynalda, with our very special guest is former Wimbledon midfield man and star of the silver screen Vinnie Jones, and former Tottenham and Rangers captain Richard Gough. Guys, we'll get to hear in just a moment, but first it's Derby Day on Fox Soccer, so let's get straight to the headlines. North London put your seatbelts on. It's Spurs and Arsenal, and you know White Hart Lane would be rocking. At Goodison Park, controversy ruled and an explosive Merseyside derby between Everton and Liverpool. And for Man City, the Tevez problem was no problem as they swept aside Blackburn. Well, let's look at the bottom half of the table and some big names down here, most notably Parma, but Inter Milan. Who would have thought at this point of the campaign? These guys won the Champions League back in 2010, and now they find themselves now fourth from bottom. And that really begs the question here, when we look at this. Claudio Ranieri, the honeymoon's over, isn't it?
There's no doubt, and we spoke about it when he took over the job after 5 games. They had to bring a new coach in. It's not going to work. He's the
team. Had a couple in there, just never been able to handle it. But Ranieri, like I said, he'll come in.
Are they too old right now, Richard?
Me and Richard.
I think you've got to change your team maybe every 2 or 3 years, and I think this team is looking a bit.
And we welcome you back to the Barclays Premier League Match of the Week right here on Super Sunday. Plus, Survival Sunday continues to roll on here on Fox Soccer. Glad you're along with us. Warren Barton, Keith Costigan, Christian Miles, as well as Eric Wynalda. Let's get you updated right now on what is transpiring in a dramatic day in the Barclays Premier League. Remember, 2 clubs are accompanying West Ham down to the Empower Championship. As it stands right now, Wolverhampton Wanderers are going down.
Yeah. It's going to be difficult for Blackpool to hold on at Old Trafford. So many different things are going to happen with it.
It's going to change again. Trust me, that's going to change 5 times before we get to the end.
Wolves negative 22.
maybe 6.
You guys are talking about it. We did not see this coming at all over at Molineux.
The Wolves have been playing superbly well. We all talked about it.
Welcome to Brazil. I'm Christian Miles.
And this is the World Cup.
Join me for all the latest World Cup news and analysis on Destination Brazil right here on CCTV News.
Head down to the Sao Paulo. Napoli looking for their first win in 6. Novara looking for their first win in 5. It was 6th against second bottom. We had it for you here on Fox Soccer. Pick up the highlights. Discombobulated is the way to characterize the Novara start. Fontana, what kind of a clearance this is, we'll never know. Jay Maile says thank you very much, and Cavani puts it home. Goal number 20, 1-0.
Well, I think that Jay Maile played his best match.
Juan Zuniga and company probing for their third. Jay Maile lets it go, but it's a wonder save from Fontana, trying to atone for his earlier mistake. In the end, Napoli cruised to victory. Not that convincing, but 3 points is 3 points. 2-0.
A beautiful, brisk spring May evening here in our nation's capital as the Portland Timbers embark on match 2 of 3 consecutive games away from home. Tonight, it's West traveling east as the newest face in the Portland Timbers lineup, Hamidou Ka, gets set to make his debut. It's the Portland Timbers taking on DC United. Hi, everybody. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day weekend. I'm Christian Miles, filling in for John Strong, joined as usual by Robbie Earl. And Robbie, we take a look at this Portland Timbers outfit. 10 matches unbeaten, a club record, and really the underlying theme right now has to be resilience.
Yeah, during the course of a season, Christian, there are instances or games that build a team or break a team. And last week against Vancouver, the team are 2-1 down and they're beaten.
Down to 10 men. away from home and a 2-2 draw, feeling like maximum points and a victory. So we take a look at our Tire Factory starting 11. 2 changes from the team that drew last weekend. Hamudu Ka comes in for the suspended Fudi Dansu. However, Diego Valeri misses out with a hamstring problem. He did not travel, so for the first time this season, we'll see Freddie Piquillon partner the Jamaican Ryan Johnson. And we are underway. Timbers in their Rose City red and whites, and DC United going from right to left in their home black. DC United, you may remember, just one game away from the MLS Cup final. Here's Freddie Piquillon sliding it through. It's Rodney Wallace driving and scoring. And Rodney Wallace biting the hand that used to feed him. The Tico has done it again, and the Timbers storm out in front here at RFK, 1-0. Taking a nice look at the Jefferson Memorial, and we welcome you back here to RFK and the Geldwen halftime report. Christian Miles filling in for John Strong alongside Robbie Earl. Not a bad first 45 minutes here for the Timbers, Rob.
No, not bad, but I think Caleb Porter, by the look on his face, by his demeanour, would expect and want a little bit more. He'll want the comfort of a second goal, because while DC United are struggling a little low on confidence, the one magic moment or the one mistake from getting an equaliser.
Yeah, Portland far from out of the woods right now. Let's take a look at our Providence first half wrap and see how things transpired here. Darlington Nagbe really a focal point and important for Portland.
Well, what you see with this Portland Timbers team...
Johnson tried to help it on for Darlington Nagbe. Nagbe is in, and Nagbe scores! Shrugging off the defenders. It's Darlington Nagbe doubling up for Portland, well on their way to 3 big points away from home. A happy Memorial Day weekend here for the Portland Timbers. The final score from RFK Stadium, Portland 2, DC United 0. On behalf of the entire crew, my partner Robbie Earl, my name is Christian Miles saying so long from Washington, D.C.